Hey homies, what's up? Today we got some big birdie news. Yeah, gonna be talking about the California condor and its reintroduction to Uric, California. Yeah, let's talk about it. Hey homies, what's up? Welcome back to another Friday Article Corner video. If you like these videos, if you're enjoying them, please hit the like button. If you want to interact or you have any topics or ideas you want to discuss, leave a link or a comment down below in the comment section. If you really want to help us, think about and consider hitting that subscribe button. Alright, now let's get into it. After being pushed to the brink of extinction, California condors have returned to a slice of Northern California habitat for the first time in 130 years. This past Tuesday, 4 of the big birds flew the coop after being born in a captive breeding program. A live stream from the Uric tribe and the Redwood National and State Parks went live at 8 a.m. But you know, these big bad birdies weren't even remotely bothered by the schedule. The New World vultures selected for the momentous occasion betrayed little on whether they would take flight from their designed and designated staging area in Northern California near the Klamath River. On Tuesday morning, Uric Wildlife Department Director Tiana Williams, a Uric citizen and traditional culture bearer, narrated the event in hushed tones near the birds' pens. In the morning light, the birds stretched their wings, which can reach about 9.5 feet, and groomed one another in an intimate huddle, as if they knew this moment was big. They dined on a carcass and then perched atop their pen in the staging area. At this point, the chat box in the Facebook livestream and group exploded with exclamation points and emojis as the birds approached the trapdoor, which would lead them to the final pen before their release. 2 male birds, simply marked A2 and A3, were the eager ones that made their way out to the area. Williams stepped away from the stream just after 10 a.m. as the birds were let out. One last time, the birds stretched their wings and without any instruction flew into the air. Because you know, birds gotta fly. The transition to the wild comes after a lifetime raised in captivity for the condors, where they learn to stretch their wings in large flight pens. Biologists refer to the scavengers as social birds that pick up their life skills from elders. Right? You gotta pass on those skills from generation to generation. This particular group was raised with an older bird, which acts as a sort of lifetime mentor for the younglings in captivity. He's basically the OG in the hood, showing them what's good. Similar releases in Arizona have introduced condors back into the wild. The birds are considered a non-essential experimental population under the Endangered Species Act. 4 condors, 3 males and 1 female, were selected for the California release on Tuesday from a newly built facility within the Uric Ancestral Territory. The Uric word for condor is pregonesh, and the tribe used the bird's reintroduction as part of its obligation to bring balance to the world. 2 more birds were released later that day. Biologists will continue to monitor the birds in the wild to make sure they're adapting to their new surroundings. The birds range between 2 and 4 years old and were raised at a facility in Idaho. They first arrived in California back in September and are the product of more than 3 decades of captive breeding aimed at rescuing the California condor from extinction. During the gold rush in the 1840s, the birds were shot for sport and collected for museums. They were one of the first species placed on the endangered species list and continued to suffer through the 1950s when man-made developments crowded their habitats and the pesticide DDT, which is now banned in the United States, weakened the condors' eggshells, making them brittle and frail. Right? Meaning mama bird come home, sit on those eggs, next thing you know, eggs looking a little scrambled. By the 1980s, the wild condor population dwindled to just 22 birds, less than 2 dozen. In 1983, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service launched the first captive breeding programs at the Los Angeles and San Diego zoos. Today, there are approximately 300 condors flying in the wild in California, and there are several release facilities across the region, according to federal officials. Tuesday's release marked a special occasion for biologists working in conjunction with the Yurok tribe, the Ventana Wildlife Society, and Northern California Condor Restoration Program. Paul Souza, director of the United States Fish and Wildlife Service's Pacific Southwest region, said, "The reintroduction of the condors into Northern California is truly a monumental moment. This effort builds upon the program's collective knowledge and history of releasing condors and showcases the benefit of partnering with tribes and others to implement recovery of listed species. We are proud to support this collaborative to implement recovery of a listed species." Right? So right now, these birdies gotta fly. And hopefully they'll soar back from extinction or even being on the brink of extinction. Right? I hope y'all soar into this weekend. Have a good one. For me, that'll do it. Like I said, if you like what we do, leave a like, leave a comment. If you have any ideas or topics you want us to discuss, let us know. And yeah, if you're down for it, we'd really appreciate the subscription. Just hit that subscribe button. All right, homies, for me, that'll do it this week. Talk to y'all next week. Be safe, take care. Soar when you can. Peace.